Okay, guys, this is the front pages of the swing book. As I was mentioning, if you've been following me on my YouTube or Facebook pages, this is the beginning of how I'm building the swing book, and I'll be building up this table of contents as we go along. I've just started this Patreon post, so I have a few entries here already. Some of this information is repetitive from books and videos that I've already done, but for folks who are finding me for the first time, I wanted to document about the letter and how I did my search, and this is the information that's in the top part of the table of contents. But real briefly, because I want you to own this on your own. But this is the Mahoney letter. How I caught wind of it from a PGA golf pro, Roger Gunn. How it was mentioned in David Ledbetter's book about Mr. Hogan, and how a blogger who loves Mr. Hogan did mention Al Barkha. Al Barkha is a famous golf historian, and I spoke with Al Barkha, and he has an article about the letter on his webzine that's posted here. And Pat Mahoney, the PGA pro that Mr. Hogan did this handwritten letter, was in Paseo Tempo golf course in California. So I found the Mahoney. I was in search of Mahoney, and I've come to find out that he was a judge. And so I did all this work. I had over about 200, 300 Mahonies, and I found the real Mahoney. That was the deceased PGA pro that Mr. Hogan played exhibition matches with. But I called golf shops all over California trying to figure out who this person was. So this is my my journey, and I come to find out that the authorized biographer for Mr. Hogan, James Dotson, actually wrote about this handwritten letter. And Mr. Hogan had a copy of the letter in his desk drawer that Valerie gave to James Dotson, and then James Dotson wrote about it. So I did all this work. This is a historic document. So that's what that first part of the of this post is that you will have. And here's the letter itself, and here's the cover sheet from Paseo Tempo Country Club from courtesy of Barbara Mahoney, who's the wife of the PGA Pro. And so I've actually got the letter here, and I want you to spend time looking at it. But here's the letter here that you can read, and so I have that, and I'll just go through this real quick. But Mr. Hogan did spend time. The deal is, they say that Mr. Hogan didn't love people. Well, he lived a different era. He lived a very harsh life, and he had to deal with what was in front of him. And he wasn't like Arnold Palmer, where people are out watching him, or like Lee Trevino. He had it very tough, and he ended up being a very tough-minded golfer. So anyhow, you take care of this. Is a video that goes with this Patreon posting. Take care.